Hello again, chapter 3. That should read chapter 3, trigonometry, and it's lesson 1. Now we'll be covering reference angles and coterminal angles. So what's a reference angle? It's the angle between the terminal arm and the x-axis. What's a terminal arm? A terminal arm is an arm that goes from the origin out this way. So this is a terminal arm from here in the second quadrant, and this here you're in the third quadrant, and this terminal arm is in the fourth quadrant, as the quadrants are read 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going from right to left. I guess with the Arabs writing from right to left, and trigonometry, they had a lot to do with that, and that's why we're going from right to left. So if you're finding the reference angle is the angle between the terminal arm and the x-axis. Remember, it's never with the y-axis, it's always with the x-axis. So here the reference angle will be between here and there. In this quadrant, it will be between here and this portion of the x-axis, so it'll be right here. And here will be from here to this portion of the x-axis. And here it will be between the terminal arm and this portion of the x-axis. So the reference angle here in the first quadrant, the reference angle here, so reference angle, just an abbreviation there, is the angle itself. So in the first quadrant, the reference angle is just the angle itself. So the reference angle here will be 50 degrees. So that's in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, so here in the second quadrant, in this example, the reference angle, so in the second quadrant, the reference angle would be 180 degrees minus the given angle, and therefore it will be 180 minus 160. So the reference angle will be 20 degrees. So this is the reference angle is right here. That's what the reference angle is. So it will be 20 degrees right there. In the third quadrant, the reference angle would be the given angle minus 180 degrees. And you could see if we go all the way to 240 and take away the 180, it will give me this angle right here. So the reference angle here would be 240 degrees minus 180 degrees, which gives me 60 degrees, and therefore the reference angle here will be 60 degrees. In the fourth quadrant, if you're finding the reference angle, which is, that's what you're finding right here, it will be, so quadrant 4, or the fourth quadrant, the reference angle would equal 360 degrees minus the given angle, which is 360 degrees minus the given angle, which is 340, and that would equal 20 degrees, and that's what the reference angle here is, 20 degrees. So that's how you find the reference angle. So if you're in the first quadrant, the angle is 50, then the reference angle will be 50. So and in the second quadrant, basically the reference angle is right here. As we said, the reference angle is the angle between the terminal arm and the x-axis. So in this case here, it would be second quadrant would be 180 minus the given angle, the 160, and all, here it will be 20 degrees. That's what the reference angle is. Yeah. Just need to rewrite this nicer. And the third quadrant, you just go the given angle, which is the 240, take away the 180, and that will give you that portion right here. And then in the fourth quadrant, you just go 360 minus the given angle, which is the 340, and that will give you the reference angle. The reference angles, we really need them because as we move forward, we need them to find other things that you're going to cover in the next few chapters. Okay, so that's what a reference angle is. And we'll just pause for a little bit, and then I'll tell you about coterminal angles.